Lay down on the mat, knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Legs straight and rolled outward lengthwise. Find the good position, the comfortable position for your leg and hips. Of that you found your comfortable position. Roll the arms outward, keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulder to lengthen the old spine. Close your eyes. And allow your body to soften, to let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face, unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins, relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? And if both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. There to observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. Feel your body expanding with every inhalation. Feel your body becoming more compact with every exhalation. Keep a long and deep breath. But keep it easy, keep it soft. Actively. Keep on expanding your body. Keep on filling up your lungs more and more. Even if you feel a bit of tension around your rib cage. Feel the muscles of your rib cage activating in order to create space. Create space in your body with every breath. With every inhalation, your body recharge. With every exhalation, your body relax, getting rid of all tensions. Feel the expansion of your body with every breath. Just focus on that. Focus on creating space within yourself. And from your next breath, still keeping this breath active and expanding. Start breathing first on your belly and then on the chest. Creating sort of waves starting on the belly and going up through the chest to fill up completely your lungs. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, go back to a normal breath. Let it go back to normal. And observe. Observe your breath becoming light and subtle. Observe your body moving just a tiny bit. But you can also observe if there is a slight difference between the normal breath that you had before and the normal breath that you have now. Taking consciousness that every change that you do has an impact. Everything that you do has an impact. Improving your life. Really slowly, keeping your eyes closed. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Push with the left hand to sit up in a cross-legged position. And now we're gonna go back to what we just did. We're gonna create a breathing cycle starting on the belly, going up through the chest to expand our lungs. While doing so, I want you to move your spine, arching your spine gently every time you fill up your lungs. When you inhale, start on your belly, on your chest, creating this wave. And this wave creates also a gentle arch on your spine. Exhale around your spine. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale around your spine. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, round your spine. Create this wave that expand and arch your body. Create a movement in your body while you breathe. Now, we're going to do exactly the same, but at the end of the inhalation, I want you to hold your breath just for a few seconds. Still in a slightly arched position, still with your chest completely expanded at your maximum. So inhale, belly, chest, arching the spine, and hold your breath. Exhale. And again, inhale, belly, chest. Hold your breath. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, belly, chest. Hold your breath. And relax. Relax your spine, round your spine. Relax your arms, your head. Allow the head to drop toward the chest. Feel the gentle stretch on your neck. Stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, press up your spine, lift your head, roll the arms outward, push the thumbs back and the hands down, lowering the shoulders but expanding your chest. 3 breaths. And relax. Lay down on the mat again. Bring your knees toward the chest. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head and shoulders. Bring the head toward the knees. 3 breaths. And down. Inhale. With the exhalation, lift your head and shoulders. Bring the head over the knees and stay there for 3 breaths. Push the shoulders away from the ears. And down. Inhale. And with exhalation again, lift your head and shoulders. Bring the head over the knees. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Stay there. Relax. Put your feet down on the ground, not too far from your buttocks. Bring your arms in a cactus pose, so with the elbows in line with the shoulders and the forearms parallel to each other. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground, lifting your hips. Squeeze your butt. 3 breaths. and down. Inhale. With exhalation again, lift your hips, squeeze your butt, stay there. Keep your breath as much as you can relaxed, even if your body is working. And now, lift your heels and stay there. Slowly lower your hips. As soon as your hips touches the ground, lift your legs up to the sky. Straighten your legs. Keeping your legs together, create circles with your legs. Keep the legs together. Yes, exactly. Turn also on the other side. Now bend your knees, lower your feet down on the ground. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground. Lift your hips again, a little bit higher than before. So now push also the chest over the chin. Squeeze your butt. Deep breaths. At the end of the third breath, lift your heels again. Deep breaths. And down. Again, lift your legs up. Now create circles with the two legs. On both sides. And down again. Now move the feet a little bit closer to the buttocks. Keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground. And push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground. Lift your hips. Move the chest over the chin. Bring the two knees a little bit closer together. Deep breaths. At the end of the third breath, lift your heels. Keep on pushing. Keep the legs closer together compared to what you did before. And down. Straighten your legs up. Now keeping the two knees together, two legs together, 2 feet together. Move the 2 feet roughly at 45 degrees, keeping the lumbar spine as much as you can close to the ground. Stay there, just one breath, no more than that, and come back. Now, move the legs at 45 degrees to the right. Keeping the shoulders down to the ground. And back. And now to the left. And back. Now, Move the legs a little bit closer to your chest. If you can, go in up to 45 degrees, or as just as you can do it with not too much stress. And relax. Bend your knees, feet down. Keep the feet together. Keep the knees together. Inhale. And with exhalation, lift your hips and your heels straight away. 3 breaths. Keep the knees together. And down. Now put your right foot, the base of the foot, over the left knee. Inhale. And with exhalation, push with the left foot against the ground and lift your hips. Lift your heels too. 3 breaths. And down. Change side. So keep the to start with, keep the 2 feet together, 2 knees together, and then lift your left leg up. Put your left foot over the right knee. Inhale. With exhalation, push with the right foot against the ground. Lift your hips. Push with the left foot against the knees. Lift your heels. 3 breaths. And down. Now bring the 2 knees to the chest. Grab it with the arms. And roll right and left side. Just for a few breaths. Okay. Now, put your left foot down. Wrap your right leg under the knee. Okay. Straighten your right leg. And use the arms to help move the right leg closer to the chest. Just a tiny bit, no need to overdo. Find a position where you can feel clearly that your body is working, is stretching, but your breath is still relaxing, is still calm. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, change side. So right foot down. Wrap your left leg with your arms. Straighten your left leg. And really slowly, really gently, start moving the left leg closer to the chest. Still keeping your breath calm and relaxed. And slowly lower your leg. Now lift both legs. Bring the legs closer to the chest. Use the arms to help you move the legs close to the chest as much as you can. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, relax. Put your feet in Baddha Konasana and allow the knees to open to the side. Interlace the hands behind your head, allowing the elbows to drop down toward the ground, mirroring the position of the legs. Close your eyes and stay there. Feel the tension on the hips. And let it go. It's not the end of the world. Deep breaths. The end of the third breath, with the 2 knees together. And lift your legs up again. Now, widen your legs. Stay there. Bring the 2 legs together again. Stay there. And widen your legs again. Stay there. Legs together again. And one more time, widen your legs. Close your legs again. Bend your knees. Roll on your right side. Push with the left hand and sit up. Sit in Dandasana. Flex your feet. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Move the shoulders gently back. So you will feel more pressure on your sitting bones. And you will need to activate a little bit your core muscles to keep you in this shape. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. And the third breath. Tilt your hip forward. Put your hands over the legs, but keep the spine straight. Shoulders down, lift the sternum. Feel the gentle stretch on your leg. Push the legs down. Activate your thighs to push the legs down. Walk forward with your hands, still keeping the spine straight as much as you can, but still keeping the spine straight. And stay there. Keep on pushing the legs down. Now round your spine and really slowly take your time. Allow the head to drop toward the legs, round your spine. Relax your arms. Stay there, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, really slowly take your time. Really, really slowly come back up. Put your feet in Baddha Konasana, keeping the foot quite far away from your hips. Hands in a comfortable position, wherever is comfortable for you. Create circles with your hips along the spine. Do it slower than usual, but a little bit more conscious than usual. Turn also on the other side. Tilt your hip forward, and again, round your spine and go down. Deep breaths. The end of the 3rd breath. Slowly come back up. Bring the feet closer to the pubis. Interlace the hands around your feet or grab your ankles, whichever is more comfortable for you. Lift the sternum, push the chest in between the arms, pushing the shoulders back and the head back, arching your spine gently. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, still keeping the hands on your ankles or on your feet, round your spine. And now use the arms to go a little bit deeper into this position. Bring the chest a little bit more toward the feet. Stretching actively your body with the help of the arms. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, really gently come back up. Bring the 2 knees together. Flex your feet and grab the outer side of your feet. Now, start walking forward with your heels, stretching the back of the legs. Go to your maximum, wherever it is. For the first moments, look at your feet. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And now, allow the head to drop down. Close your eyes. Still keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Like that. And really, really slowly come back up. Create circles with your hips along the spine. Also on the other side. Now, point your feet. Put your hands behind your buttocks. Belly in. Lift your hips. Stay there. Yes. And down. Now, go on your elbows. If you want to, you can also interlace the hands behind your back, but it's a little bit harder for your shoulders. Up to you if you want to do it anyway. It's a little bit more precise because the elbows won't move away from each other, but it's a little bit harder for your elbows. And there, again, push with the elbows against the ground and lift your hips, even if it's just a tiny bit. And down. Bend your knees, grab your knees, and find a balance. Relax your body, relax your mind. Deep breaths. The end of the third breath. Allow the feet to touch the ground. Now, lift the top of the full foot, right one. And grab the right foot with both hands. Now, lean gently back, lifting your foot, and start stretching, straightening your right leg to your maximum. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Stay there. At the end of the third breath, change leg. So bend your right leg, lift your left foot, interlace the hands around your foot, come back, and straight your left leg. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Deep breaths. At the end of the third breath, bend your left foot, move the feet down. Grab the right foot again, exactly like we did before. Lean back, straighten your right leg, lift the left tibia. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, lower your left foot. And now lean forward, still with your right leg straight. Lean forward, going all the way down. Good. Allow the left knee to open to the side And put your left foot in contact with the right leg. Round your spine and go all the way down. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Change leg. So, interlace the hands around your left foot. Lean back. Straighten your left foot, your left leg. Lift your right tibia. Stay there. Slowly lower your right foot. Tilt your hip forward, lower your body, your leg. There. Allow the right knee to open to the side and move the right foot against the left leg. Round your spine and go all the way down. 3 breaths. And gently come back up. Okay, good. Now, cross your legs, lean forward, tabletop position. Hands right under the shoulders, hips right under the hips. Create circles with your hips and upper spine, both on one side. And on the other side. Straighten your right leg, tuck your toes under, push the heels back to stretch your calf muscle. Okay. Now, I want you to push with both hands against the ground, lifting your left foot and knee. Okay, stay there. And down. Change side. Straighten your left leg. Tuck your toes under and push the heels back to stretch your calf muscles. Inhale. And with the exhalation, push with the hands against the ground and lift your knee and feet. Stay there. And relax. Go on your elbows. Interlace the hands. Keep the elbows a little bit closer than your shoulders. Walk forward with your knees. Keep the feet as wide as the mat. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. And with the exhalation, push with the elbows against the ground and lift your hips. Push the chest over the toes. Stay there. And down. Okay. You can walk forward with your knees again. A little bit more. Yes. Okay. Now, gonna do it again, but with a small variation. Let's do it. Let's go up with your hips. Find the position there. Push the heels toward the ground. You can touch the ground or not. This is not important, but keep on pushing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, lowering your heels to the ground. And go down. Seat on your heels. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Roll the arms outward. Push the thumbs back. And relax. Now, lift your hips. Widen your feet and knee just a tiny bit. And tuck your toes under. Interlace the hands behind your sacrum. Straighten your arms. Push the hands back and down. Belly in. Lean back. Just a tiny bit. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back to the starting position. Now, twist your torso to the right. Put your right hand in contact, as light contact, in contact with your right heel. Lift your left arm up. Look back and move the left hand back. Keep on looking at your right foot. Yes, exactly. Stay there. And back. On the other side. So lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, twist to the left. Create a contact between the left hand and the left heel. Lift the right arm up. Turn your head to look at your left foot. And move the right arm back. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back to center. Put your hands down on the ground. Just a tiny bit forward than your shoulders. Just a tiny bit. Now, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Move the heels down toward the ground as much as you can. Push the heels down. Feel the stretch on your calf muscles. Stay there. Last moments. And down. Now, sit on your heels just for 2 breaths. Now put your hands down on the ground. Lift your hips. Widen your feet and lower your hips in between the feet. See that? Just 1 step at a time. Sit up. Widen your feet even more. And try and go all the way down to the ground. If you don't feel discomfort of your knees, that's perfect. If you feel discomfort, it's better to have either a folded blanket or a block under your buttocks, just not to have too much pressure on your knees. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, stay there. Lean forward, lift your buttocks again. Now, I want you to straighten your left leg and sit down. If you use the folded blanket, keep the folded blanket, but with the right heel close to the right buttocks. Yes, all the way down. Yes, okay. If you use the folded blanket, put the folded blanket under the left sitting bone. So the hips will be aligned. Now, flex your left foot, lift the sternum, tilt your hip forward, put your hands down on the ground. Now, millimeter per millimeter, keep on tilting the hips forward, walking forward with your arms, and going all the way down. When you reach your maximum, stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Now, put your hands behind your buttocks and lower your torso. If you have a folded blanket, stop maximum with your elbows. If you don't have any prop, you can try and get all the way down to the ground. Stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, come back up. Change side. So straighten your right leg. Bend your left leg with the feet close to the buttocks. Flex your right foot. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Put your hands down on the ground. And millimeter per millimeter, take your time. Millimeter per millimeter. Go all the way down. Take your time. And when you reach your maximum, stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, slowly come back up. Lean back. Either on the elbows or all the way down to the ground. You may feel difference between left and right. Maybe one side is harder compared to the other, and it's normal. Be there for 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd, come back up. Change side again. So straighten your left leg, bend your right leg. And now, bend your left leg too. Okay. Grab your left foot. If you need to, you can always put a folded blanket or a block under your buttocks if it's a little bit too much for your knees. Lean back and straighten the left leg. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, 3 breaths. That's beautiful. And at the end of the 3rd breath, change side. So straighten your right leg, bend your left leg, bend your right leg and grab your foot or your ankle. Lean back and straighten your right leg. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, relax. Put your legs in Baddha Konasana. Keep the feet comfortably close to the pubis. So you have to be really comfortable. It's not a challenge. Tilt your hip forward and allow the spine to relax, to let go. Close your eyes and stay there. Three more breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. We're not done yet. Stable the position. Put your left foot in between the hands. Okay. Now, start walking forward with your right foot, with your left foot, sorry. Keep your left knee gently bent, just a tiny bit, because we're not doing a split. But I want to push the hips down as much as you can. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, if you feel like it, you can go a little bit lower, but without stressing your body too much. So allow your body to stretch, but not to stress. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, change your head. So put your right foot forward. Start walking forward with your foot. Let's start with keeping a gentle bend of the knee. Push the hips down. So focus on the hips first. And really gently, stretching a little bit more your leg, just if you feel like it, without stressing too much. 3 breaths. the end of the third. Come back to the starting position. Seat on your heels. Create circles with your hips along the spine. Feel the position. Widen your knees and feet. Tuck your toes under. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk with your hands back. Now bend your knees and lower your buttocks. Just that. Okay. Allow the chest to get in between the legs. Relax the head, neck, shoulders, arms. And now you can move in Shavasana. Take everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana. And just for the first moments, feel your body. Feel the muscles that you activate this morning. And become aware of what you did, of all the small obstacles that you just get rid of. Going way beyond your comfort zone. But still being there, consciously out of your comfort zone. Improving your life. Taking those small, not so small steps to improve your life daily. So be proud of your mind that didn't find any excuse, and of your body that take the day. Keep on letting you do things that you may not even think possible. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra, and at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat. Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Thumb and index finger together. Eyes closed. Face, throat, neck, shoulders, arms relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.